Welcome back. You may have noticed some new faces covering sports events around KELOLAND.
Yeah, joining us now is our new sports team that includes sports director Grant Sweeter, Anya Joseph, and Ian Sachs in the middle here. First, let's talk about who you two are. Let's start with you, Ian. Tell us about yourselves.
Yeah, I'm from New York, first suburb north of New York City, so basically the New York City area. Lived there just about my whole life. Just graduated with my master's from Arizona State, the Cronkite School, and happy to be here.
Perfect. Welcome to KELOLAND. How about you, Anya?
I was born and raised in Boston, and then I moved to Florida, so the cold isn't something new to me, but I did get well acclimated with the heat. I graduated from FIU and got my bachelor's, and I'm happy to be here too.
And Grant Sweeter, you grew up in Lenox?
Yeah, I grew up in Lenox, so I'm not from anywhere cool like Ian and I. I grew up right around the corner, and I'm glad to be here too, as they are too. But yeah, I love, that's something I grew up in this local sports scene, and so now getting to, teach Ian and Anya about it a little bit more as they learn about the South Dakota sports scene and what we cover here has been a fun.
Speaking of that, Ian and Anya, what brought you to KELOLAND? What was the attractive, about this position?
Okay. I just wanted a job right out of college. I wanted to become a sports reporter because in Florida I was a sports producer. So I wanted to get on air, and Grant so happened to email me right in the middle of sending out thousands of job applications and asked me if I wanted to come out here, and I said yes.
We have a lot of sports to cover, so we're glad you're here.
I'm happy to be here.
How about you, Ian?
Pretty similar to that. I've always wanted to be a sports reporter on air, and this opportunity was something that I couldn't pass up. So just happy to be here with Grant and Anya and all of you.
Well, we're happy to have all of you here. Grant, we know your face, as we have already established, but what's it like stepping into this sports director role?
Well, it's a fun opportunity to get to expand on what we've already done. What Sean Bauer, the former sports director, did was really good. But, we the three of us want to take that a step further. We want to add online content. We want to add more of a social media presence. We want to take it more than just TV. And that's certainly what we've done so far. And seeing Ian and Anya grow is also another fun thing, too, getting to teach them about South Dakota and teach them about the way we do it here at KELOLAND. Certainly has been a fun thing to do.
I know one of the things that you've been really passionate about is live streaming different games. Will that continue then?
It will, yeah. We have our first live stream. Since I became sports director, we had a little delay, getting Ian and Anya up to speed and stuff like that. But we're back tonight, our first live stream tonight, Mitchell versus Jefferson, #1 versus #3 in boys basketball. So a really big game tonight, and then Anya's got a story tonight too. So just sports coverage is going to keep coming at you with as good as these two are.
And Anya, we're going to call you AJ if that's okay.
That's totally fine.
We've decided it right now.
That's your sports name. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. We look forward to working with you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.